Welcome back, Real Talk family. So from the title of this video, you already know this is going to be another GED video, and today we are talking about slope-intercept form. But before we get into that, I would like to first start off by saying thank you guys so much for your support. Welcome back, family. I really do appreciate you guys so much more than you know. And if you are new to my channel and you like my content, make sure you click that notification bell so you never miss a video that I upload. Okay, you guys, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. Today we are talking about the slope-intercept form. Some people may ask, what is slope? Why is it important? What does it mean? Okay, so slope pretty much is how steep something goes, how steep a line goes. And when you talk about intercept, you are talking about the connection of something. So okay, slope-intercept form, the formula for slope-intercept form, which is also something that you do not need on the GED test. You do not need to remember it. You need to just know how to work a problem that has slope-intercept form in it. Okay, you guys, so slope-intercept form. Hope you guys can see that. Slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So the m stands for slope, and then the b stands for the y-intercept. So that stands for that. So for example, you have y equals 2x plus 1. So 1 would be the y-intercept, and then 2x will be the slope. And the x is just an independent variable. That's all that is. Okay, so always start with the y-intercept b. You see where I got that wrote out? Start off with that. So, okay, you guys, I am going to get into how to find slope. So you're going to always start with the y-intercept, which is the b. The y equals mx plus b. The b is the y-intercept. So, okay, let's start off with this problem right here. So the problem is y equals 1/2 x plus 4. So how are we going to solve that? So we already know that when we have a number line, we have the x-axis, we have the y-axis. If you're going up, it's positive. If you're going down, it's negative. When you're going to the left, it's negative. When you're going to the right, it is positive. So we know that. So since the 4 in y equals 1/2 x plus 4, since the 4 is the y-intercept, we're going to start with that, right? So we're going to count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so how? So from that point, that's our starter point. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong, because they want to start at the 1/2 because of the x, and we know that x comes before y. But in this case, when dealing with y-intercept form, you have to understand that you have to start from the y-intercept. So since the y-intercept was 4, we had to go up 4. So what we're going to do at that point, we're going to go to the right one time, since it's 1/2, right? We're going to go over 1 and then go up 2. Look, go over 1, 1, 2. And see that line right there? And then we have our line right there. And so that's how we would graph a problem like this with the slope-intercept form. I've seen these problems on the test at least 2 or 3 times. Both times. So I want to get into the slope and what everything means. So for example, m means the slope, and the 1/2, when we talked about this problem up here, that is the slope. And so you can always also remember it as rise over run. So, and also rise over run is also you remember last time when we had a video and I was telling you guys about, I was introducing the slope, and I explained to you guys another formula that you can use, and this is on the formula sheet, so you don't have to remember, is y2, which is the second point of the y, minus y1 over x2 over x1, and all it is the change in x over the change in y over the change in x. That's pretty much what it is, you guys. So that's pretty much what it is when it comes to that. Okay, you guys, so I wrote down another problem down here because I know a problem like this I also seen. So it says understand, which we have to also, and the reason why I talked about comprehension is because we have to understand that we have to comprehend something before we can actually answer the question. A lot of times we just want to answer the question, but we have to know how to answer the question. We have to know, what is this question asking me? Okay, you guys, so understand how to find the equation of a line given 2 points. So an equation of a line is something that we would call a linear equation. So I know you guys have also heard about that. I know when I was in math, I struggled with linear equations. So I'm just here to help, and that's why I wanted to introduce this. Okay, so given 2 points. So we have 2/5. Two is the x1 point. 5 will be the y1 point, right? Because it's x and y. And then we have another point, 4 and 10. So x will be the 4, y will be the 10. The 4 will be the second x, right? And then the 10 will be the second y. So we graph that line, right? So I graphed those 2 points on there, and you can even graph it yourself to kind of see, would you get the same exact thing that I got? Graph it yourselves. We know that the x-axis is going that way, going straight, which is horizontal, and vertical is always up and down, right? So we know that. So, okay, you guys, so we graphed it, and look, we have to find out where do they meet. And that's just like kind of like Pythagorean theorem. So math altogether, it just always flows with each other. They always flow with each other. So I wanted to show you guys that, and I graphed it. And I also found the slope. Like I actually went and subtracted it and put it into the equation, and I got D2. So that's why I want to tell you guys that you can do it all kind of ways. Like you don't even have to necessarily, you know, say if you don't want to deal with all that and they may be asking you a question that you really don't understand, you have to just understand how to work the problem. So you have to read the problems, and they might give you a question like this at the top where they want you to actually graph something, and then there might be another point where they might give you 2 points and they might want you to find the slope. So you might not even have the slope, or you have the slope and they might want you to find the equation of a line. So they want you to find that line where them points cross, and you will have to do it that way. That's merely it, you guys. Like for slope, it's really not that hard at all. Like, to be honest, it's really not. It's just a matter of knowing how to work the problems. I put another problem up here, and I will write this in the description box to give you guys an idea of how to work these problems, you guys. I will also pretty much get a snapshot of the papers that I actually have, so you guys can get an idea of what it is. And also, you guys, I would like to add, if you pass the GED test and you know you are just here because, you know, maybe you like my channel, because I do other things besides just GED questions or whatever. So I would appreciate if people don't come to my page and just be like, you know, they might say something like, you know, do you know, you know what I'm saying? Like they might say, do you need this for the test? And if I'm like, okay, you know, you don't necessarily need it, you know, but it is notes I'm giving you. And then you tell me, or you tell me that you failed the test twice. And I'm like, okay, so I'm thinking that maybe you need help or something, right? And then your response to me is that you don't, you know what I'm saying, you passed this years and years ago. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to make a note of that, and that doesn't relate to slope, what I was just talking about. But I wanted to make a note of that and tell you guys that, look, please do not come on here with negativity. I passed the test too. I was a little late on passing the test. You have people, I see people all the time that tell me that they don't know where to start, they don't know what to do, and they ask me questions all the time, and I'm more than willing to help anybody that I can help. But at the same time, we have to have compassion for other people that is trying to pass this test. I'm doing this from the kindness of my heart. It's millions and millions of people that has passed GED, that have got their high school diplomas, that, you know, this is not their interest. Their focus is wherever it's at. But I'm doing this from the kindness of my heart. My channel, literally, I have more GED videos on here than anything, because I've been seeing that people are really needing these videos. And I do appreciate the support that I am receiving. But you guys, look, I'm just trying to help. And I just would appreciate if it not be negativity, because I will be forced to block you. And I don't want to have to do that. So please come on here with some respect. And, you know, and I'm not saying that people who past the GED, who don't need this help, can't come here. I'm not saying that at all, because like I said, I do other videos besides just GED videos. Thank you guys so much for your support. I hope that this video helped, and I hope that you guys were able to learn about slope-intercept form and what it means, and understand that you do not need the formula sheet for the test. Like, you do not need to remember these formulas. All you have to know how to do is you have to know how to use them. So I hope this video helped you guys. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please let me know, you guys. I am so sorry that this video took so long, but last week when I was supposed to do the video, I ended up getting a really bad toothache, and I'm actually going to the dentist tomorrow. So I really do appreciate you guys' patience and being patient with me. And so I hope this video really helped. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave them down in the comment section below. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much. And if you made it this far, go ahead, click that bell. You know you want to. All right, you guys. Love you guys. Peace and love.